Alright, can we put some respect on Sam fucking Darnold? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another random recap. And for the recap of this week, I want to talk about Sam Darnold. You know, the man who is turning his career from a 360 plummet into the ground like Deshaun Watson straight into a massage table to a fucking 180 to where he is leading the MVP races, busting out quarterbacks like Mahomes in the race. He's beating out quarterbacks like Josh Allen in the race. You know, he is having a phenomenal year. We need to talk about it. So for the last 6 weeks, he has played nothing but amazing. He is leading the Vikings to an undefeated season so far. And I know the people are going to say the defense is carrying. Well, the offense is carrying him. Well, I mean, I don't know what else you were really expecting from a quarterback. He's doing exactly what you need to do as a quarterback. He is making the right decisions. Look, you don't need a flashy player like a Josh Allen or a Joe Burrow or a Lamar Jackson out of all people. You don't need one of those quarterbacks to be legit. And there's just so many people going around right now declaring the Vikings are frauds because, oh, they're playing injured teams. You know, Jordan Love was injured. The Texans were missing some key players. The 49ers are missing Christian McCaffrey. Is that supposed to be their fucking problem? Is it? Oh, maybe it's easier on them, you know, a Mickey Mouse schedule. Well, I think everyone can go straight, put that straight up their ass with that one. I am not a Vikings fan by all means, and I sure as hell am not a Sam Darnold fan. Look, my team is the Chiefs, but to me, the Vikings are what they are doing is very impressive. You know, the team everyone wrote off in the offseason after JJ Mccarthy was ruled out for the entire season. They were like, well, Vikings GG, don't even bother watching. Your team is going to suck absolute ass this entire season. Y'all will go 0-18, you know, dog shit team. Everyone wrote them off, and now that they're actually popping off, you know, going up 5-0, no one wants to admit the fact that they were fucking wrong. Now they want to make excuses and say the Vikings are absolute pretenders. They're not contenders. They're a fake team. They're not a team you should give in the hype to. Fuck it. I say the Vikings actually, to me, can be a deep threat playoff team. Look, to me, this is going to sound crazy. You're probably going to say, well, Random, you're on crack when you're saying this. But if I was on crack, this would sound a lot stupider. The Vikings can be a Super Bowl team. And I'm not saying this because, oh shit, you know, he's just doing this, I guess, rage bait click, you know, make people really want to argue against or make people want to watch. No, I'm doing this because I legitimately think the Vikings can be a deep team. They knocked off the runner-ups. Yeah, they beat the 49ers 23-17. What more do you need to say there? The Texans, you know, the off-season crowned Super Bowl contenders, you know, the ones they were saying, oh, CJ Stroud has so many weapons, he's going to bust out every team that he plays against. Well, shit, that clearly didn't happen. 34-7. The Packers, y'all can't really make excuses for that one. Jordan Love did Jordan Love. And to say Jordan Love was injured is a fucking discriminatory lie to say, well, Jordan Love was injured. You know, y'all got lucky in that one. If he was injured, he wouldn't have thrown for 4 touchdowns and 389 yards. Fuck off. Yes, he threw 3 picks versus the same Vikings defense that people said was ass. Blake Cashman, Byron Murphy Jr., John Grenard, Andrew Van Ginkel, they're all busting ass this entire season. But enough about the defense, let's talk about the offense real quick. You know, the same offense people were saying was going to fail under Sam Darnold. You know, because they're saying Sam Darnold was just a bad quarterback. Look, if he was so bad, I don't think they would have hopped on this so quick to sign him to start immediately. Even if JJ was healthy, I'm correct, he was going to start just so, you know, he could learn behind Darnold. There's a reason they picked Sam Darnold out of all people. Not a Ryan Tannehill, not a Jameis Winston. They picked Sam Darnold. The offense, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, a very dynamic duo. Aaron Jones, getting him was definitely underrated. Very great pick they picked up right there. And Jalen Naylor. Jalen Naylor needs some praise too. They're all playing great, but I think Darnold is elevating them currently. Well, maybe not Jefferson, but he's definitely helping the other two. He is doing to this team what Kirk Cousins was doing all along, except he's younger and definitely, well, I want to say more durable because he's taking hits and he went out of the game, I guess, versus the Jets for, I think, 1 snap. But I think the people love him. I think they were cheering for him as soon as he ran back onto the field. I think Vikings fans and most people just know Darnold can make this team look legit. And I don't say legit as like in a Niners situation or like some teams where just like, you know, you could plug and play a quarterback and it would just play out in the same result. No, the Vikings are not one of those teams because Nick, what the fuck is his name? Mullins couldn't hack it. Brett Rippey, and I think that's the bastard's name. And sure as hell, Jaren Hall did not hack it either. He had that one pop-off game, but none of them were as consistent as Darnold is. So what's the excuse now, Yes, Darnold was ass with the Jets. But that was the Jets. The Jets can't develop nobody. And sure as hell, the Panthers ain't going to work with them either. The Panthers can't do good unless they have a quarterback by the name of, I don't know, unless your name is Andy Dalton or Cam Newton. You will not work over there as well. So Darnold's third chance surely was his best. We need to start giving quarterbacks more opportunities. More veterans need more chances. Geno did it with the Seahawks. Geno looks great. I'm not going to say Geno, has been making the best throws, but he's keeping them afloat. And that's all that is important in a season. You just need a guy who's going to keep you afloat. And Darnold is doing a perfect job of it. They don't look like they have any signs of losing soon. They're going to go straight strong into the playoffs. A team that was doubted very heavily is leading. And he is in the MVP races. And he deserves every ounce of it. I'm glad for his redemption arc. I'm glad for his redemption story. He's one of the most deserving quarterbacks I've seen. He is a very wholesome player. He never gave up and he just kept trying. Very proud of that. Sam Darnold, you will always have my respect regardless of what happens from here on out. Vikings fans, y'all have my respect, and I just really hope football gets better for y'all. I know one appearance in the playoffs, especially with a season like this where you lost your starters so early, y'all would be very proud of it. And I'm very proud of it as well. And I really wish y'all the best of luck. And that will probably wrap it up for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I think I said everything I wanted to about the Vikings. Darnold is a very interesting case, as I've already said this entire video, it's a nice comeback story. Everyone loves comeback stories. I don't know who doesn't. But I really hope y'all keep doing what y'all are doing. Y'all have a shit ton of doubters who think y'all are pretenders. Prove them wrong. Just prove to them y'all are contenders. Make them eat their words. Because, according to just most haters, I'm guessing, they just wake up and hate because according to them, if it's too good to be true, it's probably fraudulent. I will see you all in the next random recap.